Okay, this is problem 3.4, and it's another scatter plot with an evaluation of how it looks, only this one adds in a high-low method. Okay, so we've got nice normal numbers. And remember with high-low that you have to pick the high and the low based on the number of units, the production. Okay, whatever is driving the cost, not the cost. Right? We had a lot of people miss that in class, so make sure that you've got that straight. And then whichever one of these you pick the corresponding cost. Okay, not the high or low of both columns, just so you know. And when we plot it, it looks like this. It appears to be sort of curvilinear, but it's, well, that's what I would say. But it appears to be linear, but it's moving all over the place if we drew a straight line. But I don't know, if everybody did it, we'd probably come up with pretty much the same line. So I don't know. Actually, what I would do is take a look at what the data was for this and see if we had any errors here. So the first question is the high-low method important for, do you have to have a linear relationship for that? And you do, because it's a linear function. Okay, it's a linear formula. So that's what we're looking for. So now we had to estimate what the cost was. I don't think I can reach that. So if we, let me go over here a little bit. All right, here's our high-low method, and I've got always, remember, dollars over units. So my high minus my low, the change in cost divided by the change in units will give us the variable cost per unit. Then if we use our formula for a line, I can take the total cost from either the high or the low side, but not in the middle, and subtract the variable cost from that to get our fixed cost, and the fixed cost was $9.40. Sorry. Then when you graph it though, it looks kind of crummy. This is the way the line would look based on the formula. So we've got 2,200 as our fixed cost. No, I misspoke. This should be 2,200 was our total cost. Okay, all of a sudden I thought, wait a minute, because 940 is the fixed, so if we took 940 plus the variable, we would get to that 2,200. That's our starting point. So it doesn't really appear to fit the line that well, does it? And then what else did they want to know? Let's see what else they want to know. Draw the high-low line, explain the characteristics. Does it appear to be a reasonably well-fitted line? And what characteristics would you look at to determine that? And it doesn't really appear to be very well fitted because it's because of the you know what you look at is the number of deviations. Like you look at deviations above the line here, okay? And they're not the same. They're very different. If we had some above and some below, that would be a different story, but we don't. So, you know, the distance here is much higher than the distance here, for example, and we don't have any points at all below the line. Okay, so that's what we would look at. But it's a really handy chart to do to get an idea about what the data looks like. Okay.